I hope you all are doing well. So children, today in this class we are going to learn about decimals. So let's start with that. Decimal fractions. The fractions having denominators 10, 100, 1000 etc. are called decimal fractions. For example, 1 by 10, 4 by 100, 75 by 1000 etc. are decimal fractions. Decimal fractions with 10 as denominator stands. Observe the drawing of 10 squares of same size shown on given below. Shade on one part. So here it is 1 by 10. So 10 में से 1 shade हो रखा है. The shaded part represent 1/10 or 1/10 of the whole figure. We denote it by 1 and read it as decimal 1 or 0.1. Observe the second drawing of 10 squares of same size shown of given below. Shade 2 parts. So here it is 2, 10. ये 10 में से 2 shaded हो रखे हैं. The shaded part represent 2/10 or 2 by 10 of the whole figure. We denote it by 2, decimal 2 and read it as decimal 2 or 0.2. We can understand decimal representations of fractions from the following table. So fractions number 1/10, fractions है 1 by 10th, decimal में लिखेंगे .1 and read it decimal 1. Similarly 2/10 को कैसे लिखेंगे 2 by 10, so decimal 2, decimal 2. Okay, so similarly 3/10 and 9/10 just read and practice well beta. Okay, so now move on next, which is in this way. 1/10 कैसे लिखेंगे decimal 1. 2/10 को कैसे लिखेंगे decimal 2 और 3/10 को लिखेंगे decimal 3 और 9/10 हमारा बन जाएगा decimal 9. Note that a decimal fractions with 10 as denominator has 1 digit after the decimal point. Similarly, a decimal fractions with 100 as denominator has 2 digits after the decimal points. And a decimal fractions with 1000 as denominator has 3 digits after the decimal point and so on. Okay. Decimal fractions with 100 as denominators 100. So let's start with that. Observe the drawing of 100 squares of same size shown on the given below, just like this. Shade one part. अब इसको क्या कह रहे हैं 100 में से 1 part को shade करना है. The shaded part represent 100s or 100. We denote it by 0.01 and read it as decimal 01. Now we can understand decimal representations of fractions from the following table, like fractions number 100th. 100 का fractions part हो गया 1 by 100. decimal में हो गया decimal 01 और पढ़ेंगे कैसे बेटा इसको decimal 01. Okay, similarly 200s मतलब 2 by 100. डेसिमल पार्ट हो गया डेसिमल 02 और पढ़ेंगे कैसे डेसिमल 02. ओके, सिमिलरली 10 hundreds, 99 hundreds. So just do practice well beta. Okay, so now move on next. In this way 100 means decimal 01, 200 मतलब decimal 02, 900 मतलब decimal 09, 10 by 100 मतलब decimal by 10, 1100 मतलब डेसिमल 11, 9900 मतलब होता है डेसिमल 99. ओके, नोट that a decimal fractions with 1000 as denominator will have 3 digits after the decimal points. Decimal हो गया decimal fractions with 1000 as denominator thousands. Let a figure is divided into 1000 squares of the same size and one part square is shaded. Then the shaded part represents 1000 part or 1000 of the whole. We denote it by decimal 001 and read it as decimal 001, like this way. On the basis of above explanations, we can understand decimal representations of fractions from the following table. Fraction number 1000s, fraction में कैसे लिखेंगे like this 1000s. डेसिमल लिखेंगे डेसिमल 001 और इसको पढ़ने का तरीका होगा डेसिमल 001 लाइक दिस. सिमिलरली 2000s, 2 by thousands, decimal 002 and read it as decimal 002. Similarly 10,000s, 99,000s, 100,000s and so on. Just read and practice well. Okay beta? In this way 1000 is decimal 001, 2000 हो गया decimal 002 and so on. 10,000 हो गया decimal 010, 11,000 हो गया decimal 011 and so on. Okay, so I hope you understood the concept. So now move on next beta. Decimal and whole number part. A decimal number consists of two parts. First one is whole number part and second is decimal number part. Both the parts are separated by a decimal point dot. The part to the left of the decimal point is called the whole number part and the part to the right of the decimal point is called the decimal number part. We read both the parts of a decimal number separately in the following way. 5 to 1.6 मतलब 521.6. Similarly 237.06 का मतलब होता है 237.06. Similarly 3237.036 means 3237.036. If any part of them is not present with the decimal number, then we use 0 instead of decimal 06 is written as 0.06. Okay. 75 is written as 75.00. Similarly, 0.080 is written as 0.08. I hope you understood well. So now move on decimal places. The number of digits after the decimal point is called number of decimal places. Thus, 415.94 has 2 places of decimals and 20.305 has 3 places of decimals. Okay, so this is called decimal places. I hope you understood. Rules for converting decimal into fractions. अब हम क्या सीखेंगे? Decimal को fractions में convert करना. So let's start with that. Rule number 1. Take the given decimals without the decimal point as the numerator. Rule number 2. From a number by annexing as many zeros to the right of 1 as is the number of decimal places in the given decimals. Okay, take this number as denominator. जैसे कि for example 4.7. So 4.7 is like become 47 by 10. Okay. Similarly 5.31. So 5.31 हमारा क्या बना? 531 by 100. 0.008 हमारा क्या बना? 8 by 1000. Yes, correct beta. So now move on next topic, which is decimal fractions in place value chart. We have already studied the place value chart for the numbers as shown below, like this is ones, tens, hundreds, thousands and 10,000s. According to the above chart, place value of 8 at ones place is 8 ones is equal to 8 into 1 is 8. Next is place value of 8 at tens place. So tens place में 8 है, उसकी place value बन गई 80. 100 में जो होगा उसका बनेगा 800. जो हमारा thousands में 8 आएगा उसका बनेगा 8000 एंड जो हमारा क्या होगा 10,000 की प्लेस में आएगा वो बन जाएगा हमारा 80,000. ओके, आई होप यू अंडरस्टूड. वी ऑलरेडी नो दैट हमें पता है 1 सो 1 इज 1/10 of 110. 110 is 1/10 of 100. 100 is 1/10 of 1000. And 1000 is equal to 1/10 of 1000. 1/10,000s. Okay. So remember this term beta. So in the place value chart, as we shift one place to the right, the value of the digits becomes 1/10 of its value at the preceding place. We can now extend the place value chart to tens, hundreds and thousands places, etc. These are known as decimal places. Thus, we have the place value chart as shown below. So, this is ones, tens, hundred, thousand and 10,000s. Okay, and here it is decimal point बीच में आएगा और इसके साइड पे इस राइट साइड पे टेंथ के बाद hundreds and उसके बाद thousands. Okay, I hope you understood. Thus, we get 1/10 is equal to 1/10 of 1/1. Okay, 100s मतलब 1/10 of 1/10 and 1000 मतलब 1/10 of 100. So, remember this term. In the above place value chart, we get place value of 8 at 10th place is 8/10. Place value of 8 at 100th place is 8/100. Okay. Next. Place value of 8 at 1000th place. 1000 के place में क्या हो गया? 8/1000s. Okay. So, I hope you understood well. So, now expanded form of decimal numbers. Consider the decimal numbers 723.581, 723.581. We may arrange it in the place value chart as shown below. हमने इसको इस तरीके से लिखना है. Like decimal यहाँ पर आ गया. Ones की place पर 3, tenths 2 and hundred 7. And ये जो हमारा 5 है ये हमारा बन गया 1/10 की place पर. 8 हमारा 100th की place पर और ये जो 1 है ये thousands की place पर. Clearly 723 means 723 decimal 581 is 700s plus 2 tens plus 3 ones plus 5 tens plus 8 hundreds plus 1000s is 720 plus 3 plus 510 plus 800 plus 1000. This is expanded form of 723.581 while 723.581 is called the short form or ordinary. Okay, so I hope you understood the expanded form of decimal numbers. So now move on solved examples. Example number 1. Write each of the following fractions in decimal form. First one is given 6/10. Solutions. We have 6/10 means 0/6. Similarly 700 का मतलब होता है 0.07. 48/100 का मतलब होता है 0.48 and 4/1000 0.004 and so on beta. Okay, so just do practice it. Now example number 2. Write each of the following decimal in fraction form. So 0.7 का होगा हमारा 0.7 means 7/10. 0.08 मतलब 8/100 and this is 5/1000 and this is 320/100. Okay, you have to just remove the decimal. Okay, I hope you understood well. So now move on next one. Example number 3. Write the number name of the each of the following. First one is 0.09. So 0.09 को हम कैसे पढ़ेंगे? Decimal 09. Similarly 19.55. So 19.55. Then 207 point, or you can say that yes 0.082. So this is numbers, given decimals and its number name. So just do practice well beta. So now example 4. Make a place value chart and in this chart show the following decimals. First one is given 347.582. सो हमने क्या करना है? पहले ये डेसिमल है हमारा डेसिमल पॉइंट, फिर उसके लेफ्ट साइड पे दिस इज वंस, दिस इज टेंस, दिस इज हंड्रेड. सो हेयर इट इज 347. टुवर्ड्स राइट साइड 5 is at 10th place, 8 is at 100th place and 2 is at 1000th place. Similarly 3, 8 हमारा क्या हो गया? ये टेंस की प्लेस, ये वंस की प्लेस एंड फिर डेसिमल पॉइंट देन 074. So just put the value and read and practice well beta. So now example number 5. Write 856.437 in expanded form and hence write down the place value of each of its digits. Solutions. We may place the digits of 856.437 in the place value chart as shown below like this. Okay, this is decimal point. ones, tens and hundreds. So 856 like this, and here it is 437. So 856.437 means 8 hundreds plus 5 tens plus 6 ones plus 4 tenths plus 3 hundreds plus 7 thousands. Yes, तो हमारा ये बना 856, और जो हमारा ये 4 tenth था तो ये बना 4/10, 300 था दैट मीन्स 300, और जो 700 था, thousands था, ये बना 7000. So this is the expanded form. Place value of 8 is 800. Place value of 5 is 50. Okay. Place value of 6 is 6. Place value 4 की place value क्या बनेगी? 4/10, क्योंकि वो 10th की place पर है, और 3 की place value 3/100, क्योंकि वो 100 की place पर है, और 7 की place value हमारी बनी 7/1000. Okay. So I hope you understood. So now example number 6. Write the short form of the following decimals. Up expanded form is already given here. Now you have to make the short form of that one. First one is 578 plus 410 plus 600 and plus 5000. Solutions. We have 570 and 8, 410, 600 and 5000. So short form हम क्या करेंगे? This is the table. Okay. So now 570 or 8, 410, 600 and 5000 makes number 578.465. Okay. I hope you understood the expanded form as well as short form. Okay. So now move on exercise 11.1. Write each of the following decimal in a fractions form. First one is given 0.6. So 0.6 का जो fractions number हो गया हमारा हो गया 6/10. Okay. Similarly B part हमारा क्या है? 0.16. So 0.16 का जो fractions form हो गया ये हो गया 16/100. Okay. We only need to just remove decimal and write the denominator. Okay. So with this we ended the chapter. I hope you understood. So just do practice well and do rest of these exercise by your own beta.